Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, y'all. In today's video, we're going to talk about Khamzat versus Dricus Duplessis. In this fight, I see a lot of people and fans, UFC fans, saying and claiming that this is going to be a 50-50 fight. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to disagree. The reason why I'm disagreeing is because when it comes to just pure being well-rounded, both men are very well-rounded. When it comes down to pure game and who's better in what, straight up, Khamzat has way better grappling than Dricus Duplessis and better boxing. That doesn't automatically mean that Dricus Duplessis is going to lose this fight. I feel like the best thing that Khamzat is going to be able to do during this fight is, like I already said, the grappling. He's going to be able to take down Dricus Duplessis. And I feel like depending on how Dricus reacts to it and responds, if Khamzat is able to break his will during the first 3 rounds, I'm not gonna lie, this fight's gonna be a very big upset, and a lot of y'all Dricus Duplessis fans are not gonna be happy, because I believe that if Khamzat's able to do that and keep him down, he will submit him. Maybe round 1, round 2, or or round 3. If Dricus Duplessis goes on ahead and he's able to survive and thrive during these takedowns and be able to keep Khamzat from being able to submit him, and he's able to survive the first 3 rounds, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be another upset for the Khamzat fans, because Dricus Duplessis could definitely win if it goes down to that route. I'm going to keep it a bean. I'm going to be honest. This is going to be a really good fight. I'm not even going to lie. This fight right here truly is probably going to be one of the best in the middleweight division. One man that's undefeated, 14-0, versus another man who has defended the belt multiple times. And honestly, I'm not going to say him beating Khamzat would make him the middleweight GOAT, but definitely it would put Dricus Duplessis on the table of people that we should speak about and wonder what would be next for him after defeating Khamzat. Let's speak on what would happen for Khamzat. Now, as all of y'all know, I don't know if y'all been watching, if y'all seen the interview with Khamzat in it, he says that he wants to be a 3-divisional world 3-belt world champion. So that means he wants to move back down to 170, and then he wants to climb up to light heavyweight 205, either fight Alex Pereira or Magomed Ankalaev, whoever wins that fight, which I will be making a video on that soon too, inshallah. Let's just say Khamzat is able to beat Dricus Duplessis. If he does end up going down, I feel like that Islam Makhachev or JDM, if it's Islam, that would be his toughest fight at 170. The reason why I say that is because I feel like Khamzat has been at 185 for so long. Him trying to cut down to 170 is just going to be almost nearly impossible. I mean, we seen what happened with his last fight that he tried to fight at 170 against, I think he was supposed to fight Tony Ferguson. I don't remember, but I know that, no, I'm tripping. He was supposed to fight, I think, Nate Diaz, I believe, and he ended up not being able to make that weight. So he ended up having to fight Kevin Holland. Remember, during that time period of being in my dorm room, at the time I was a freshman in college, and my first college that I went to, I had a lot of friends that were wrestlers. So y'all already know, I would go into their room during the UFC events, and I would watch with them, and enjoy it. And I remember during that time period of watching Khamzat, I was like, wow, like genuinely, this man is special, 100% special, man. When it comes down to it, I just don't know if he could. Maybe double champ, maybe that's plausible. But triple status, I don't know. I feel like him climbing back down to 170 would be very, very difficult on him and on his body. Now, double champ, I could see that. Magomed Ankalaev, I've seen him fight a couple times. Obviously, he just fought Alex Pereira. He's not bad. He's very well-rounded. And regardless of whatever weight class that he decides to either go up or go down to, it's going to be a challenge. Like Magomed Ankalaev would be actually a harder fight than Islam because, he's going up a weight class. He's going up to light heavyweight instead of fighting at the weight class that he's in right now currently. Honestly, regardless of what this man plans on doing, It's not going to be easy. None of these fights. Not this fight against Dricus du Plessis. I'm not looking over Dricus at all. He is a very good fighter, very great fighter. Like I've already been saying, I just feel like depending on how we see this first round goes, or the first 2 rounds, first maybe 1 through 3, Khamzat's not able to submit Dricus du Plessis at all during these rounds. Like I've already said, I feel like Dricus du Plessis could win by decision. But it's going to be a very, very, very difficult fight for him. Like for both of these men, honestly. Dricus, like I've already said, his strongest attributes for this fight is his relentlessness, his plot armor. This man literally just be winning sometimes and it don't be making sense. Like even his last fight, if y'all seen when he fought against Izzy, at the time period I wasn't in school, but I was working a side job. God, the side job that I was working, it was like a Nigerian party to where, you know, all I had to do was just serve people. And we got done a little early, so me and my friend started watching Izzy fight. And as y'all know, I'm African myself too, so of course I'm going to be supporting Izzy. Izzy was winning at first, you know, he was actually winning that fight. And the only reason why he lost is because of the fact that Dricus du Plessis has plot armor. I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing. I'm not taking that as a real excuse. But he lost because Dricus du Plessis was just a better man that night. Regardless of what was going on with Izzy, I'm not here to talk about that or to give Izzy an excuse. He lost regardless. Let's talk about this fight. At the end of the day, I've already pretty much given the game plan of both men, exactly what they need to do to be able to win. But straight up, I'm picking Khamzat Chimaev. I feel like Khamzat Chimaev, just skill-wise, grappling, he's just much better. On the feet, too, he's better than Dricus du Plessis. Now, is there a possibility he could knock him out? Yes, of course. Both of them can knock each other out, straight up. But when it comes to pure striking and, you know, they both can switch stances, who is better on the feet? Khamzat Chimaev. Who is better on the ground? Khamzat Chimaev. And when it comes down to it, we haven't really seen anyone at middleweight who has survived Khamzat Chimaev's grappling. And I feel like a lot of y'all fans are going to be bringing up, well, what about his fights at 170? Y'all to realize this now, please. When fighters move up from a weight class that are big like Khamzat, they gain their original strength back. I'm not saying when he was at 170 that he wasn't strong at all. He definitely was, but that's not his 100% natural weight class. If you see in this picture right here next to Khamzat, next to Dricus, he was fighting at 170. To be honest, his fights at 170 went on for much longer, much longer compared to any of his fights at 185. 185, I feel like he's much bigger, much stronger. And straight up, like when it just comes down to it, I just feel like there's not really anyone at middleweight who can stop Khamzat Chimaev currently right now. Yes, we do have new contenders that are moving up into the weight class. Like I'm pretty sure if y'all just seen the UFC during this weekend, that guy that's ranked number 7, I believe. I don't remember his exact name, but he was really good. He didn't do too bad during his fight. Like I've already been saying, I just don't see anyone right now who is stopping Khamzat Chimaev at middleweight. Not even Khayo. I keep saying his name wrong, his last name specifically. Not even Imavov. I don't think Imavov could beat Khamzat Chimaev. The only way those other men could really beat Khamzat, in my personal opinion, is either A, number 1, surviving his first round grappling and trying not to get submitted during the first round. Number 2, maybe catching him with a lucky strike. Because as we know, at the end of the day, this is UFC. This is MMA. Anything could happen in these small gloves. One of these men could accidentally kick each other and knock themselves out. Assalamu alaikum. Subscribe for more content.